Hey guys!
Hey!
Back again with another episode.
Yes.
And today we have a special guest. My little sister, Najaela.
Hi guys.
Hey. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're
Aw.
good.
Yeah, we're
How has your
good.
week been?
Good.
Just good?
Yeah?
Are you still in school or you guys are done?
I'm done now. Yeah. I'm
Yeah, when
done.
was your last exam?
My last exam was like last week, Friday.
Oh, okay, so it's summertime.
Yeah.
Ready to go, ready to rock
So
and
how do
roll.
you guys do exams now? Is it still like one exam a day?
Yeah, it's one exam a day. Mommy told me that like you got like she used to have like 2 exams in one day.
I never experienced that.
We never had that.
Yeah.
No,
I
in
always
high
had
school,
one.
no, yeah, we only had
One a
one
day.
exam a day.
I know some high schools did like, instead of 4 courses a semester, they did like 8, you know?
But it was all year.
But it was all year. So
Yeah.
maybe with those ones, with those schools, they had like multiple a day for exams, but
Mm.
I'm not sure. I never experienced it and I would never want to. That would be crazy.
But I feel like in university, did you ever have 2 exams in one day?
Yeah, I think so.
I did too. You know what I
Yeah.
wonder? How did they like make it so that courses didn't have exams at the same
At
time?
the same time. I don't, maybe like there was never a time that like maybe it was like if there was an exam, like no other course could have the exam the same day or the same time.
I don't think that's true. I feel like we've had exams the same time, but like different courses.
That's never happened to me where I've had
No,
an
like
exam
not
the
you,
same
but like
day.
I feel like it happened where like maybe you have a course and an exam at 8 and I have one at 8 too.
right.
But like what if I was taking both of those courses?
Yeah, then you would have to reschedule somehow. I don't know.
But I've never heard anyone say that they had that
I've
dilemma.
never heard that either.
So I wonder if they like
I'm sure
logistically,
it's
but then I
happened.
feel like it's impossible to ensure that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the student's fault. They would
Yeah,
have to
obviously
like
they would figure it out,
work
but I'm just
around it.
wondering.
Yeah, I wonder what they would do. That would be rough. Yeah.
So
whatever.
after you guys do your exam, you have the whole day off, right?
Oh,
Okay.
I remember I loved those days for high school where it was like,
You
do
would
our
think we
exam,
would go home and study, but we would just
I would stay and
We
have the
just
time of
stay
my life.
literally,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, those are the times.
hmm
Yeah, stress free.
So you're grade 11.
Yeah.
So how did you? Was there like a big transition from grade 10 to grade 11?
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the hardest transition.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that too.
I think so. Like, especially, I think the biggest transition was probably grade 9 going into grade 10.
Okay.
Because,
Really?
yeah, I think, me personally, I think grade 10 was harder than grade 11.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of people are saying that too because grade 9, especially because of like that, like COVID that happened, grade
Right.
8 and grade 7 weren't really like
Doing anything?
doing
We weren't
anything.
doing much.
We weren't doing
Yeah,
anything like online.
right.
Like everybody was playing games.
Yeah.
Like nobody was like
Not
nobody
playing games.
nobody was listening. Everybody would shut their computer down as soon as they did attendance. Like,
Not shut their computer down. That's
I did.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I feel like it didn't really prepare you as much. Grade 9 really felt the same thing as grade 8, kind of, because
Was it still COVID times? I don't
It-
remember.
it just came out of COVID. So like
okay. That was like
my-
2022?
yeah, so my year was the first year they did exams again after
In person.
in person
Oh,
in high school.
damn.
So like I think personally, yeah, grade 9 going into grade 10 was harder than grade 11
Yeah.
because
It's like this is actually high school.
exactly.
now.
And they
Yeah.
did not prepare you for in grade
Yeah.
9. like absolutely nothing. Grade 9 math
Mhm.
was so much harder than grade 10 math. Like that was they did not prepare you.
Yeah.
They did not prepare you. And like
Mhm.
even
I
like
hated math.
yeah. And like even science too, like they did not prepare you for anything, especially
Mhm.
because all the classes you didn't get to pick. That was another thing. You didn't get to pick the
Oh.
type of classes you wanted, like whether you wanted college or like
Really?
or like what was it?
University.
University. I don't know. It's called something different from grade 10 and grade 9.
Academic and applied?
And academic and applied.
Oh, right.
So everything was de-streamed. Everything had to be de-streamed for
Oh.
everybody.
in grade 9. or
because of
grade 10.
COVID.
And yeah, because everybody had like different learning
That's
skills.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So now it's streamed again?
So it's still de-streamed, I'm pretty
In
sure.
grade 9 only.
Yeah, in grade 9
So then how
only.
did they decipher who goes to university and who goes to college?
That's when in grade 10, that's when you pick academic or applied.
Interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
it gives them
Is
another
it like
year.
that for them now, or just because of you guys were?
It's still like that.
Oh.
Like, did you guys have a math exam in grade 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a math exam in grade 9
Because it's D-stream?
because it's de-streamed.
Oh.
So we do like EQAO, but it doesn't count like at all. It counts like for like
Yeah, we did EQA
3%.
in grade 9.
I don't, did EQAO come for our marks? I thought it was just for their
barely.
statistics.
It was
Yeah,
for
it is. It
statistics,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't count for marks, but
didn't
they
do nothing.
prepare you like crazy for that. I remember we had to do so much for EQAO.
Do you guys still have to do the literacy test?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. That's grade 10. Yeah.
Mhm.
Still have to do that one. That one's so easy though.
Yeah.
Wait, so
You're still trying to figure out.
hold
what?
on, because so how do they like?
I guess it's just the same thing that you would do in grade 8, but you're just doing it in grade 9 now.
Literally, that's what it is. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, they did
Yeah,
not
but
prepare
wouldn't
you.
they see like some kids really excel and some kids really struggling?
That's the point.
Oh, so they're all
Everybody,
right.
that's what I'm trying to say. They did a de-stream because not everybody has the same learning level now because
of
of COVID.
COVID.
Some people could have excelled so highly when they were in elementary and then gotten so low because of
Mhm.
COVID and what
Yeah.
happened. So
So they're trying to like even out.
they're trying to even out everybody. So even
Yeah.
if you were still so smart going into grade 9, you're still at the same level as like the dumber kids or not as
Dumber kids.
not as not I can't I don't know how to put that. Not as
Academically
smart,
inclined.
Not that one, yeah.
She said that.
Yeah, that one.
Period.
Yeah, so then in grade 10 is when you got to make your own decision.
Wow, that's
Interesting.
very
Wow.
interesting.
I would have never known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you not know that?
That's not my business. I'm there to help her when she's ready to apply to college or university. That's where I'll help you out. But anything else? I'm sorry.
Oh, while you're here, is it this or this? When you say clock
You
in?
know what? It's originally this, but people
Really?
started doing this.
Cool.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Okay, I have a question
Okay.
because this is from social media, so it triggered my brain.
Yeah.
So you're 16, right?
Mhm.
So do you remember a time where there wasn't social media, and how old were you
God.
when your mom let you either get a phone or like let you get like Instagram or something?
Okay, so when I didn't know social media, I don't know. I think
I feel like
There
social
was-
media includes you too.
yeah, like I think there was not a time where I didn't know because there was always cameras around me taking pictures of me when I was small. My
Yeah,
generation is a
that's actually
generation where like
crazy.
we know
You
like
guys
all the
grew up with
Do you
we
have
grew
like
up with that.
pictures, like actual physical pictures of you as a child, or is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
She got like we had an iPad.
Oh my god.
But that
Back
means
in
your
the
mom
day-
went out of her way to print the pictures.
Yeah.
The actual iPad that we had was like our family iPad. And this was when she was like 2, 3. She was the one taking pictures of herself. And then she found a charger on Shein to charge that iPad because it's from like
Now.
back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she found all the pictures
Oh,
like,
that's so
a few months
nice.
ago. I was
That
like,
was so fun.
You guys
damn.
should print some.
Right.
I don't know how to print it from there. It's like so old. It's like you know like
You
the
can't
first
airdrop or
iPhone?
email?
Like I don't know how to use that. Like it's like the first iPhone.
No, iPad.
I like it's like you see how like
the
the first
first
iPhone
iPhone.
is like
Yeah,
laid
right.
out where you had to like slide it
Yeah.
to open it. It was like
Mhm,
that.
mhm.
And Instagram is still brown on there. Like it's still the brown camera.
It's not the brown camera.
Yeah.
child.
I'm screaming.
Okay, so you remember like people taking videos and pictures of you on their
Yeah.
phone and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like a real Gen Z.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is. Are you sure you're still a Gen Z? What is the age range for Gen Z? Wouldn't she be
Yeah.
like Gen Alpha or something?
Oh no,
No, she's
I'm
Gen
not that
Z.
one.
Oh,
Gen
no.
Alpha. Gen Alpha is the generation
No,
that
let me-
uses Skippity.
Yeah.
What is Skippity?
Skippity, Toilet Riz, all that stuff.
What the hell is
Right.
Skippity?
Skippity, I don't know. It's like their lingo. Skippity, Toilet Riz. That's Generation Alpha.
It's like Malachi.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
it's like-
to 2012. That's a big range. Because I feel like
to 2012 is Gen Z.
yeah, it ends at 2012.
Oh. So and then after that is Gen Alpha.
Oh yeah, so she's not Gen Z.
She is Gen Z. She's 2008.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh, it ends after
And-
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But that's such a huge range.
It is.
So when does it start? Like 95, 96?
Well, sometimes when you Google it, it says 97 and sometimes it says 96.
You're
So that's why I always say like we're like on the cusp, right?
We're on the cusp, yeah. I
But-
told you I'm a Gen Z.
I don't
I
think
feel
so.
like I don't know. So okay, you think your sister's different than you. You think she's like millennial, right?
I do, but I think she tries to fit in with the time more so often.
I'm screaming.
Well, okay, I have a question. You know your auntie, right? Is she a millennial?
She's a millennial.
So you think your auntie and Deja are the same?
No. There's you think me and auntie are the same?
Sometimes.
Oh, that's crazy.
There's no way.
Okay, not all the
No,
time.
I come with younger vibes. There's no way.
Okay,
No.
what about when Deja's friends are around and stuff? You think, like, what is it giving?
Like, if there were to be a mix of millennial and Gen Z, that's literally what her and her friends are. Like, especially like you're not all the way like the way our auntie is with her generation for sure. Like you're a mix of both. Like sometimes you'll be saying like stuff that I don't know. Like
what?
Like you would bring back like songs that I would know, like don't know. Like that same song that you played in the car today. I don't know what song was
that.
Everything she do is like me.
Oh, but that's a very niche thing to our generation.
Yeah, it's very girlicious.
Yeah, that's very like niche to
our generation.
Yeah. I don't know that. My generation is like One Direction.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of us
That's
too.
kind of us too, but we were like a little bit older. Like, I never really listened to One Direction.
But you know, like Usher and Ashanti.
Yeah,
but I think that's because of your mom.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Me.
Okay.
Because of me.
Slow down. I think for sure I rubbed off of what their music taste was for sure. Like they'll be listening to throwbacks and I'll be like, okay, like this is good.
No, she has a very like wide variety of music. Like she knows like songs my grandpa listens to. And I'm like, wow. How do you know this? Yeah.
Yeah.
She has,
Yeah, that's another thing. If I like the song, I'll literally like Shazam it or ask them what the song name is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll put it on my playlist and I will make like a playlist for every like genre. Mm-hmm. So if it's like, I don't know, old like Jamaican songs, I'll have a playlist for that. Or like, I have like my white girl playlist. I put my One Direction in there, Katy Perry, like all of it.
Now you know Katy Perry.
Yeah,
okay.
I loved Katy Perry. Period.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. So would you say like, because I know obviously Deja's your big sister, right? But like, would you say like we're giving like auntie, or would you say
what? No,
okay,
no.
See, you heard it here first.
No.
You heard it here first.
Period.
We're not at the auntie level
We're
yet.
not at the auntie level. Not that stage yet.
No.
Yeah.
For sure.
Period.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
That's great to know.
I'm excited.
I'm so happy for us. I'm so happy for us.
Oh, Deja, how was your week?
Oh, it was good. What did I do? I've been being very productive this week, I feel.
That's
so
good.
I got a lot of work done. It's been really hot though the past few days.
I don't know why you guys are complaining.
No, like
what's the problem?
Because
they don't turn on the AC.
They don't turn on the AC. We asked them to turn on the AC. It's cold in the night. Why is the AC off in the morning?
Because they're saving money.
That makes no sense because it's gonna take so much more energy for
turn it on and off.
Yeah.
I mean, they know what they're talking about. They're the one paying the bills.
But like, wouldn't it make sense to put it on in the day and then turn it off at night?
Yeah.
No, because it's hot. I think they're doing. You know, like it's hard to sleep when it's hot.
Yeah.
So I think that's what the logic is.
Yeah.
It's just like it's hard to like do anything in that house.
It really
when it's hot.
is. It's so hard because
it's so hot.
Like I have the room over the garage, so no matter what, if the AC is on or off, whatever the garage's temperature is, it's mine. If it's cold,
even in the winter, it sucks. Yeah,
it's freezing. Yeah. It's so cold. But then in the summer, it's hot.
Yeah.
My room is over the garage too. I understand your pain.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
so it's been hot. You've been productive.
Yeah, and that's about it. What about you? How was your week? Oh, doesn't sound good.
I'll tell you later, but you know when you get involved with something that is just you didn't want to be involved in, like let's say two people are in an argument, and it's like, but even Teresa said it's just like, please
don't involve me,
don't
please.
call my name.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But you know, like sometimes it's like you have to I'll just tell you later, but sometimes you kind of have to get involved. So it's just like, I don't want to be involved.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And now I'm involved. So I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to be involved. Yeah. But like, that was this week. What else? Honestly, I feel very like blah. Like,
Okay.
you know when when you're about to get.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Deja,
What am I doing?
you said okay. Okay.
You know when you're like about to get your reds, you just feel like
Yeah, no, I
you
get
just
that.
feel like blah. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to go to work, you don't want to go to
just
school.
don't want to do anything.
You just want to. Oh, I went camping.
I know. I heard. Oh, I saw. Sorry.
like real camping. Yes.
How did that go?
It wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
We definitely only did one night.
For sure.
And I mean, they were supposed to stay for 2 nights. I always said I'm only staying for one night.
Yeah.
Just because it was for my friend's birthday. I'm like, yeah, for sure. Like, I'll do something. It's what you want to do, and obviously, I'll come to support you. And who knows, I might like it. If anything else, it's something that it's an experience, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it honestly wasn't as bad as I thought. I definitely had nothing to offer. I definitely didn't help build the tent, didn't help start the fire. I was just kind of there.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't bad, honestly. It wasn't bad. We got there around like 7 p.m. And we left the next day around like 2 p.m. So it wasn't bad. The only thing, obviously the bugs, but we had like bug spray. The tent, 3 of my friends, we stayed in one tent, but we got like an 8 people tent. So it was like really big, and we had like air mattresses and like blankets and stuff. So it wasn't like so uncomfortable. And like I was really tired. So like once we went to there, like I didn't have a hard time like falling asleep. I thought I would, because like thinking about the fact that I'm in the woods and like whatever. But like I was so tired that I just fell asleep. Only thing is like in the middle of the night, I really need to pee, but like I just held it for hours because I'm like, I'm not leaving this tent.
No facts,
I don't care if anyone come out leaving this tent. So the washrooms were dirty, and
they have like porta potties there?
Oh no.
They have that, and then they have like a comfort washroom. But the comfort, like a real toilet that flushes. But still dirty.
Yeah.
Like you have to walk a bit.
What?
Yeah, like that's why I'm not leaving here.
Yeah, who would be cleaning that? No one.
I mean, they have like rangers and stuff. I'm sure they have staff that clean the washroom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just, I felt very grown because my friend brought her son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like to camp?
Yeah.
Overnight?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then my other friend brought her dog.
Oh.
So it was like obviously my friend and her partner and their baby, and then my friend and her partner and their dog.
Yeah.
And then my other friend and her partner. Yeah. And then like me and my 3 friends. So I just felt like very like grown. Cause it's like back in the day, like if it's someone's birthday, we're going to the club, we're going to you know? But it's like, we're going camping with the baby and the dog.
Yeah.
You know? So I was like, this feels
it feels grown. Yeah. Like grown woman.
But I told them for my birthday, I'm going to the club to pop bottles. Like I'm like, if this dude's going camping, I'm going to the club to pop bottles. Because last year I was like, everyone's like, we're tired of the club. I was like, okay, fine. Let's go to like a nice little African restaurant. You know, we can still get the music. But I said this year, I'm going to the club to pop bottles. Period.
Yeah. It's the last year of your 20s. You have to go hard.
Yeah. Seriously. Are you going to be here in the country for my birthday?
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm not leaving again. In November.
Okay.
I don't think so. What?
You're not leaving this summer?
In November.
Oh.
Her birthday's in November.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about because your mom's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but it's not like a...
How do you know she's not a milestone?
Year.
Well, last year was a milestone. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was 50. Or
Crazy.
this year. No, last year, sorry. Yeah, so whatever she's doing, she can do that with her friends.
You're actually bright. What if she wants to come with you? Have you ever been partying with your mom other than vacation?
No, I'm so sorry.
You wouldn't want to?
I don't... She could be a vibe, possibly, but I just feel like...
Najaela, when you turn 19, would you party with Deja?
You would party with me.
I thought you were going to say my mom.
No, that's a bit. That's a bit
crazy.
much. Yeah.
With Deja, when I'm 19... yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Would you, Deja? I feel like you'd be happy too.
I would be so happy.
Be so excited.
I would be like, yes, let's go. Let's have a time.
She'd be so excited.
Yeah.
What's your age gap?
12 years.
12 years.
Okay. So I want to ask you guys both this from your perspectives.
Yeah.
So when we were at camping, we were all just talking about like having kids and like whatever, right? So how many kids do we want? Whatever. And we were talking about like age gaps, like how far apart would we want our kids to be, right? And like we were having a debate because I'm like, from me being an only child and looking in, for me, the healthiest sibling relationships I see are at least like 4 or 5 years apart. When people are like 2 years apart, I feel like it's too close in age and there's usually conflict, especially if they're the same gender and especially if they're girls. Because it's like your clothes and like all kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then other people's argument was that if the age gap is too big, then they're not going to be close. And then my friend was like, I think her and her sister are probably around the same age gap as you guys, right? But she's the younger sister. And she's like, honestly, like we're still very close.
Yeah.
So it's not so much about the gap, but it's more so about what type of household that you guys are raised in.
What type of relationship you
so
have.
Like, do you guys think you're close? Like, were you guys closer now than before? Were you guys closer before? And then like with your brother too, like how does that?
Yeah. I think, I'll go first. I think we're very close. Like almost too close.
Too close.
Yeah. I think we were close back in the day, like when we lived in Ajax. But
like at what ages?
Huh?
Like at what age?
So I was like high school age, like grade 9, grade 10, grade 11,
like
grade 12. And she
kindergarten.
was like, yeah, even before like 3, 4, 5.
Daycare.
Like that age. Yeah. I think we were close, but in like a different way. Like I was like more of like a mom figure in her life. Like I would do things for her. Like she would come to me, like she was trying to like please me and like, oh Deja, like I want to sleep with you. I want to like be with you, like that kind of vibe, you know? But now it's more like she's like a friend-ish, even though she needs to like mind her place sometimes. But yeah, like we're more like at a friendship level now. So yeah, I feel like we're very like extremely close. Yeah. What do you think?
I think like from time we've been close. Like from even in the pictures and the videos that I seen in the iPad, like that's like my best friend. Like from time.
You're
like,
gonna make her cry.
No, literally like every night I would sleep with her like every single night. And I even remember like just literally being with you every time you had like friends over as well. Like I'd always be up in the mix because they loved me. They still do.
Yeah. No, it's so true.
Even though she wanted me out like out of the room when her friends were around, I would
be talking about certain things that like she can't
I can't even remember.
Yeah, obviously. But like it wasn't appropriate. So I'd be like,
right.
But she wanted to be up in the mix. Yeah. Sorry,
but yeah, like even till today, like we're still very close, too close. Argue with her like every other hour. Or like, yeah, but if it's not arguing, it's always laughter or just like telling her what's going on in my life, or she's telling me what's going on with her, just updating me about stuff that's recently been going on in her life and mine as well. And then yeah, it's really just like talking to like your best friend, literally just having somebody to talk to and trust.
Yeah.
I think sisters are important.
Yeah, they really are, because they know everything about you and seen everything you've been through, especially if you're close with them. And having this age gap really shows me what like this, like my sister is somebody like I genuinely look up to, honestly, because like she's older, obviously wiser, but like you know she could tell me what's right from wrong, give her opinion on the situation. I'll look at it her way and be like, okay,
listen, though.
No, I genuinely do. I do, because
she might not tell you she listens, but
obviously, if I feel like you're right, but like I don't want you to be right in the situation, I'll still be upset about it. But I know that you're right.
Yeah.
But if she's giving her opinion on something, I'll take it in and go on from there. But yeah.
I will say though too, like from my perspective as an older sibling, I do wish that while I was like in high school or like even elementary school, whatever, I had someone the same age as me that was like a sibling.
Why
Just
do you
because like at that age, there would be certain things that I was going through that I couldn't necessarily talk to Najaela about, you know? Like she wouldn't understand at 3 if I liked a boy and he didn't like me back, like, and what I was feeling, you know what I mean? But like maybe if I had a sibling that was like a year younger than me or a year older than me, they would I would be able to talk to them about that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So like, I do wish I had that type of dynamic with like a sibling closer to my age. But I mean, that's just how the cards were dealt. So
yeah, but I think that those things also inform what type of older sister you are, like knowing that you wish you had somebody to talk to or whatever. Because I have like a younger cousin, and she went to prom the other day, and I was like telling her, like, I think like before she went, no, she was telling me that at the prom after party, like people were like drinking and stuff like that. No, I think I talked to her before prom and after prom. So before prom, I was like, honestly, like if you want to drink, like don't take shots. Like if you if you want to have a little mixed drink, like go ahead, but like drink. I'm not gonna tell her don't drink. Like you know what I mean. Like I have to be for real.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you want to have a little mixed drink, you know, because yo, for their prom after party, it was in like a bar. And it was like unlimited drinks. I'm like, is this?
Wait,
I was like,
where's limited drink?
Somewhere. I was like, is this legal? Like, do they know? I was really confused. Maybe she's like, wasn't explaining it right, but I was like, she's like, oh, how like there's drinks. I'm like, what? You guys are minors. Like, I don't. Anyway, so I was like, you can have a little mixed drink, you know, like, but drink water. And I'm like, and then I told her, don't take shots. I'm like, but if you do, this is what you should do. Like, don't, if everybody's taking a shot and you already took one and you feel kind of drunk, like, you don't have to take another shot because everybody's taking a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, these are the things that obviously those of us who either were the oldest or didn't have siblings or whatever, like, we figured these things out on our own.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, I wish. And then she was like, oh, you're like, you know, like you're like a big sister to me. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. But it's like, these are the conversations that we wish that we had, you know what I mean? And like, even now for me, like when you're talking about wishing you had somebody to talk to, and you're saying like, you have Deja, right? Like now that I'm older, me and my mom talk about a lot of things. And like, if I'm talking to a guy, like I definitely tell her from the start, and I'll tell her like, oh, he did this or he didn't do that or like whatever. And the advice she gives me, like, it actually makes sense, you know? And whenever she gives me advice, I'm like, I wish I had this advice when I was in high school. Because it would have saved me so much hardship. Because I'm there, like, me and my friends are on the phone trying to decipher, and it's like, our brains are at the same level. So like, we're
the
just
leading the blind.
You know, it's like, you know, that meme is like two dumb bitches telling each other exactly. Like, that's like, like, that's like what it was, right? But like now, like and even one of my friends, whenever she's talking to a guy, like she'll ask my mom too, and like we'll all talk about things. So it's just like, I don't know, it's interesting how your dynamics with your family specifically changes as you get older. Because back in the day, I don't think I would ever feel like I can tell my mom like
these things.
I went on a date, like he kissed me, like you know what I mean?
For sure. Even me too. Like I don't think I was not open with my mom at
That's so interesting to me because your mom is like young.
Yeah, but the thing, she's young, but I feel like with me, she was very strict.
You don't think your mom's cool?
She was very strict with me. So like, she was like, don't talk to any boys. Don't do this. So I like snuck around. Yeah, so I snuck around and I did things behind her back because I would get in trouble if I told her the truth. And like, because she would tell me like, oh, don't do these things or you're going to get in trouble if I find out this, that, and the third, it didn't allow for us to have like an open relationship where I can come to her and like feel comfortable talking about certain things.
Said that
I have a question.
That's crazy.
Do you see, because I know we've both talked about like when you're like 14 until like 20, like you kind of don't really like your mom. Like
no facts.
So like, do you see parallels between your relationship and your mom and your sister?
No.
You think it's
her
different?
and my mom are very close at this age.
Okay, so you like your mom.
And the thing that's different that I really like about like her relationship with my mom at this age is that she's very open.
Very
she tells her everything. And sometimes I'm like, why are you telling her these things? Like, keep this to yourself or only tell me. But like, she's very open and like comfortable telling her some crazy things. And I'm like, wow, like I really wish I had that. Like I was comfortable enough to like tell my mom these things at that age, like when I was going through it. But yeah, she's very open.
But you know what it is? I think I know why. Maybe for our generation, I hope it ended with our generation. That's very, very nice to hear. But like, I think for us, what the kind of conflict was, is when you're that age, I feel like you're, as a girl, like you could actually really, like, sorry, excuse my language, but you could really fuck your life up, like, during that stage of your life.
Yeah.
Like, if you make the wrong decisions or get in with the wrong people,
The
like,
wrong crowd,
that is a
sure.
very, like,
It's like fragile age.
Yes, for everybody, obviously, but for a girl, because I feel like boys are like video games and like whatever. Like, obviously, they can get in with the wrong crowd too, but like for us, because we live in the suburbs, like I feel like
no, but a lot of
they forced themselves to do that. They didn't have to do that. all the guys our age that did that stuff, like you didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
they just wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like your life can really get messed up, and I feel like especially like if your mom herself not messed up but made mistakes at that age, she's like, I don't want this to happen to my daughter.
Yeah.
I don't want her to experience these things.
Yeah.
What was my mom was saying something to me the other day. I can't remember. Oh, so she was like, we were talking about my like future graduation, right? She's like, oh, I can't wait for your graduation party, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, mommy, like, you know, you have to leave after a certain time, right? And then she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, cause like, you know, we need to party, right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, she's looking at me, she's like, when are you just gonna be all about Jesus?
Oh.
And I was like, I was like, mommy, when you were my age, were you all about Jesus?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, at 29 I was. I'm like, but you weren't like throughout I'm like, but you had kids. Like, I'm like, I don't have kids.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a husband. Like, I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then she's like, yeah, but if I could go back and live my life over, like I would do this and I would do that. I'm like, yeah, because you learned.
Yeah.
Let me learn. She's like, well, you want to learn the hard way? I'm like, everyone's different.
Yeah.
There's certain things that like I learned the hard way and certain things that I learned from listening.
Yeah.
Right. But I just feel like for some personalities are different. Like,
yeah.
There's some things that you actually have to learn for yourself.
Yeah. No, it's very true.
So, I think there's a lot of discourse about like what it means to be the oldest sister specifically in terms of like always being the person to like save the day and like kind of be a second mom, but not really get that recognition. So like as the youngest, right? What's like, and that's like kind of like not the downfall, but like kind of like what's the word?
Like the burden you have to carry.
Yeah. As like a older sibling and like whatever. So like as the youngest, like is from your perspective, is there anything that is like, oh, like kind of sucks that I'm the youngest?
Yeah, actually a lot of things. Number
Share
one,
with the class.
Like what?
Don't invalidate her experience.
Your life is so easy.
No.
Anyways, go on.
Number one, most definitely having to run around and do stuff for Deja. Especially like even with my brother too, just like doing stuff for them. And I'm not saying like I'm not happy to do it. It's just like every second is crazy. Like walk the dog, wash the dishes. Can you go get this for me if I don't get it for
They
them?
still ask you even now?
Yes. If I don't get it for her, she'll be upset with me and she'll be like, guess what? I'm not driving you to that party.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm not driving you to your friend's house, but you're not allowed to go.
Not the emotional blackmail.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, like this is my only ride there. Like I have to do it. So I'll do it. What else? That's a big one. I don't know what could top that one.
But I do so many things for you.
Of
That's
course.
why when I ask you to do a little thing, I'm like, why can't you do this little thing? Look at how many things I do for you.
Because I'm so tired.
From doing what? Like, what do you do? What do you do? You go to school and come home, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
but at that age, that is a lot.
That's so much.
That is a lot at that age.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that our parents and our grandparents are looking at us like, what do you do? Because they had 3 kids and a mortgage and all kind of stuff
yeah.
at our age. So they're like, what do you do?
Yeah.
That's how life is. Can you imagine like the fact that we were stressed out in high school?
Yeah, I don't
like
know
what
how.
were we actually stressed about?
I have no clue.
But at that point in your life, that is what you've experienced.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, what else is there?
At the top of my head right now,
Do you feel like your opinion matters?
No.
Really?
If I'm with my mom and my sister, I think because they're older and know more, they would be like, no. Like, if we're, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, not that I'm not looked on or I'm not valued. I obviously think that my opinion matters for sure. But if it's like something small, I don't know, maybe like just like going to a restaurant or like being like, oh, I want to go here. I think it's good to eat here. They have good food. They'd be like, no, that runs my belly. Like, I don't want to go there. Or like, it's better if we go here because this and that, the prices, or da 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 da. Like, stuff like that. Obviously, I feel like I'm valued for sure. I feel like I'm heard, if that's what you're trying to say.
I think it more aligns with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys were disagreeing about something, like they're gonna go with what they're saying.
Yeah,
because you're younger.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You agree?
I agree. Yeah.
It's the truth.
That was a problem, but
you didn't know. You didn't know it was a problem.
Yeah.
Because she's like chill, so like she'll be like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
like she
I'll
won't
be like whatever.
fuss. So I'm like, oh, it's fine.
I'll be like,
so
whatever.
What's the perks of being the youngest?
Being the perks of being the youngest, getting a ride. Number one is money for sure.
You run her pockets, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, she knows when I get paid.
Yes, so you know you're running her pockets.
Okay, listen.
She'll be like, oh, you just got paid. Like, how do you know that?
Not even that. I think
She'll
it's
be like, oh, I know the new style I want to do for my hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, but it's because she spoiled me from the jump. Like, I didn't even have to ask. From like high school, she would, like, when she was in high school, she would be bringing me back, when she used to work at Shoppers, she used to bring me back chocolate bars every day. She used to bring me Hershey's every day, and I'm like kindergarten or something. Like,
that's so cute.
She'd always bring me back something or buy me something, and like she still buys me stuff without even asking me. Like, she buys me like perfume. She like gives me clothes. Like, I take her clothes all the time, but she'll be like, here, have this, and I'll be like, oh, okay, like, thanks. And what else? She gets my hair done. Like, she'll be like, oh, I scheduled you an appointment. I said, you did?
That's cute.
Yeah. Like,
by the way, shameless plug, get your hair done by Beat by B on Instagram. Period. All of us have it by Beat by B. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. What else? The rides, the money.
The rights, the money. I'm screaming. The advice?
The emotional care.
Support. Yeah.
Emotional support.
The emotional support is crazy. Yeah. That part.
That should be first.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. That one is first. What else? I get away with a... no, I don't. Actually, no, I don't. Because Deja's the biggest rat. She's the biggest rat.
What?
Honestly.
Wait, is it you that said she looks like Candace?
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that. For the longest time, she had my picture in her phone saved as Candace from Phineas and Ferb. And I'm like, what the hell?
So were you saying she looked like Candace or she act like Candace?
I do not look like Candace. That's great.
No, it's like the more you act like her is the more I see her.
Right.
I believe that still.
No, she's like the biggest rat.
What have I rat about?
Not even a rat. Like, she would be like, if my mom found out I was doing something that I didn't tell her I was doing. So let's say, this is real life. I was going to my friend's house, but instead of my friend's house, we ended up going to my other friend's house,
which was a boy.
I was gonna get there.
Yeah, sure. You were.
The original friend is
and
a girl.
And it was like 12 a.m.
Okay, can I
let her talk?
The original.
But 12 a.m. is crazy. Why are you outside at 12 a.m.?
But listen, she wasn't even 16 yet.
But listen, the way how she over-exaggerates thing is crazy because it was never 12.
Okay.
That's the thing.
It was 12.
Let me finish. So the original friend was a female. My mom's cool with her. My mom loves her. And then we were like, okay, let's go to this person's house. We're like, okay. Went to his house. His basement is like so nice. It's like a big movie theater basement, ping pong, ludi, everything. Okay. So then I was actually thinking about this the other day. I'm so stupid. I was like, Deja was so suspicious, and I don't know how she knew. It's like something was tingling her or something. And my mom wasn't gonna call me that night. Like she was gonna check up on me, obviously, but she was gonna text me because that's how I know. Like that's when she checks up on me. But she called me, so I was like, oh, okay. So ran into the bathroom. So then I go into the bathroom, and my mom's like, "Hey, Najaela." I'm like, "Hi," and she was like, "So how's it?" I'm like, "It's good." And she's like, "Oh, so what are you guys doing?" I'm like, "Oh, we're just watching a movie." Because we're watching a movie, and then Deja is literally the phone's on speaker and Deja's listening in the kitchen. So then so then she was like, "Oh, how are you getting back home?" And then my dumb ass, I was all like, "Oh, sorry." I was so, I'm so stupid. I'm literally like, "Oh, so and so's dad is gonna pick us up." And my mom's like, "So where are you then?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Deja, all I hear in the back is like, I told you, now we're gonna go pick you up. Send your address right now. I'm like, okay. So
then we went and got her.
Yeah, pick me up.
House.
Did you get in trouble or they just picked you up?
They picked me up. I was so mad. My mom came and picked me up. No. My mom came and picked me up. Deja stayed at the house. I got to the house. I literally did not say a word. I just went up to my room and I stomped up the stairs and slammed my door and I blasted music. And I remember, because Deja's room was right beside mine, my music was so loud, like nobody could sleep. Nobody could sleep. So if I'm mad, nobody's sleeping tonight.
Alive, I'm mad. Everybody's
mad, right? So Deja was too scared to talk to me. So then listen. No. Let me finish.
Never scared to talk to you.
Let me finish.
You better
let me finish.
that, please.
Let me finish.
Okay,
let me finish. Deja knew I was too furious. And I think she knew mainly I was mad at her because my mom would never call me that night. She would have never called me. So my mom called me because my mom never complains about my music being loud. My mom called me saying, "Oh, can you turn your music down?" Deja, every day, she complains about my music. Even whether or not, if she's mad at me or not. Your mom to she told my mom to call me.
Oh, I think I did do that.
Yeah, you did. And I know you did. I don't even have to ask you if you did. I know you did. And told me to turn on music. But yeah, like, that's what I mean as, like, that's not ratting, but like.
I'm a concerned older sister.
Right, but like as an older sister, I'm thinking that she's gonna let it slide. Be like,
no,
hey,
that's
mom.
The thing.
No. Let me finish though. I'm thinking that she's gonna let it slide because I've known all this bad stuff she's done. All the bad stuff she's done.
Yeah, I don't know why I told you.
She's done worse stuff than me. Way worse.
Yeah, you guys were actually bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
terrible. I'm
yeah,
not
like
either.
way worse. So I'm just so surprised that she's always like being more strict than my mom.
But that's because she knows what she was doing, so she doesn't want you to do it.
I know what I'm doing, and I know the type of situations I was putting myself in.
I would never put myself in that situation.
I understand that,
but sometimes you know that guy was a good guy, but that's actually not a good situation.
That's not a good situation to be in.
Right.
You know? And to me, look from the outside looking in, I'm like, absolutely not. And then I think too, being the older sister, I'm always like, is this something that I should let slide? Like, should I be a cool older sister right now? Or should I tell her about herself? And tell my mom? You know what I mean? Like, it's like a balance because I'm like, I don't want her to like do certain things where she's going to be upset with herself and be mad, you know? But then at the same time, I don't want to be seen as like a mother figure because I'm not her mom. You know, so it's like hard to navigate that balance. But like that was the one time I was like, absolutely not. And there's a few times that stuff like that happened, and I'm like, absolutely not.
Ever since that day, when I go to that same person's house, she always thinks I'm that person's house. Now, I tell her if I'm going to that male's house because that's my good friend.
Like, and honestly, it wasn't even the fact that you were there; it was the fact that you lied about it.
Yeah, I lied and I didn't tell her, and I was being
if you had said, "I'm going to their house," then it wouldn't have been a problem. We know where you are. But
so why did you feel like you couldn't say it? It was just like a last minute thing.
Honestly, I think I knew from the jump I was going to go there, and
at least she's being honest.
I think the reason why I didn't say anything is because I knew she was going to say no. I knew they were going to say no.
Or mommy?
You. Which makes mommy say no. Because whatever you say.
Boss.
Exactly. You're a boss. Like, so whatever she says,
I'm the manager of the house.
Yeah, honestly.
Not the manager of the house.
So I knew she was going to say no. Like, I think the word boy in Deja's head, like something just triggers and a red alarm just goes off. And she's like, absolutely not.
But have you, and you guys could both answer and or not, have you like had those conversations with her about like what to do when you're in those situations, like consent and all those things? Because I never had somebody to teach me about those things. We learned consent wasn't even a thing until we got to university, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Seriously,
honestly,
I remember having a project where like we had to have different, I don't even know what class, probably like a women's studies class. And it was like we had to make different scenarios of like, was this consensual or not? But that was like when people started saying consent and consent education. But before that, it was
we didn't
never
have-
in the
yeah.
vocabulary.
Yeah. We didn't really have an idea of like what consent was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't, like, I feel like I mostly like tell her things. I don't
Yeah.
really hear
Like your
what she has to say.
situations?
Yeah.
No, like my situations, yes, but also like, Najaela, if you're in this situation, you have to do this, this, and this. Like, it's never like I'm hearing what she has to say. It's more like I'm just telling her, you know? Like, if you're in this situation, you have to do this, blah, 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 blah. But like, I'm not really like looking for her to respond. Or,
Do
like,
you guys learn about that in school?
I think we were supposed to learn that in elementary. It was optional, so my aunt took me and my cousin out of that class because it was learning about like
that
sex
was
ed.
young then.
Yeah.
What grade was that?
Grade 4. Grade 4. My aunt took me and my cousin out of that class. They're like, no, you don't need to learn about that right
Would
now.
you take your kids out?
No.
I think I
Yeah.
might.
I'm not.
Not because I don't want them to know, but because I would need to see the book.
Yeah.
Show me the book because I want to know what they're learning. I would still teach them, but I want to have not control, but control over what they're learning. Because what if they teach them something like messed up about consent or some stuff like that? Like, what are you teaching them?
That's true.
Yeah.
But one thing I told like the same cousin I was talking about, because anyway, let me not tell her business, but basically I told her like, you know, if you're in a situation, like don't ever do anything because you feel bad. Like, because I feel like a lot of girls and women do stuff. And that when you learn that from young, it's very hard to unlearn. Like there's people our age and older who still do things because they feel bad. They feel like, oh, well, he took me to dinner. Oh, well, you know,
I owe him.
he picked me up and all this kind of stuff. So I feel, or, oh, he's getting mad. Like, no, that shouldn't be a reason why you're doing something.
You're doing something. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like Deja like what she said, like she would tell me like don't do that. And I'm like there to listen because obviously she knows more than me. And I have
but like you can respond.
Of course
can,
I could respond, but I'm listening to what you're saying because I've never been in that situation yet.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say yet because I don't want like some bad situation like that to happen.
Yeah.
But if it were to happen, then I would know what to do or to say.
You have the tools to navigate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
and you're very vocal. Like if something does happen, I feel like you will talk about it. You're not gonna like
I'm not gonna
in.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So that's good.
Well, I pray like that you specifically and your generation in general, like I said, you guys have the tools to navigate because I think definitely the difference between like us, like let's say millennials and like the other generation is they didn't talk about these things.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like if a younger girl came to me and wanted to know about anything, like I would honestly tell her, like even my own personal experiences, if it meant that she would avoid similar situations to what we went through. You know what I mean? So I think like, yeah, you guys have the tools. And I think, I don't know, I wonder in the same way that obviously girls are learning about consent at an earlier age, like I wonder if the boys are and if they're actually retaining the information.
I don't know. Yeah.
Honestly, guys are like really weird. Like they're actually really messed up. No, I know like about a girl in my school. I'm not even gonna say like all of it, but like I know like something happened to her that wasn't consensual at all. But like just because of that situation, I think she's so hurt about it that she's still running back to the same boy when she shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So luckily she's not with that anymore. Thank God.
That's crazy that those things start from so young.
Yeah.
So young.
Yeah, that was it this year or last year? This year. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
For both of you guys, how does being an older sister or a younger sister affect how you show up in life?
For me, being an older sister, I feel like with my like friendships, I definitely like to like take care of people more. So like if my friend doesn't have something or like my friend is like low on funds or something, I'm like, yo, let me just take care of you. Like, let me take care of it. Like, I got you. Don't worry. You know? And then just like anytime they go through something, I'm like there as like a supportive person. Like whatever you need, like I'm there to help you. But like you just tell me what you need, you know? Um, I think that's it. Yeah.
Um, for me, I don't think I would be. I
Wait,
don't.
sorry to interrupt you. Do you think it also makes you more like independent? Like being an
For
older sister?
sure. Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of my independence comes from the fact that like I feel like I need to take care of everyone. So I feel like if I don't have it together, who's going to be there to take care of everyone else? You know? So I feel like cuz a lot of the time my family does come to me for things, right? And I feel like if I don't have it, then who are they going to turn to? You know? Who else is going to support them if it's not me? So I'm like doing what I can so that when they come to me, I have it.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it's like the older people are relying on you, the younger people are
relying on me. So it's like I gotta balance it somehow. And that's honestly something that I'm learning to navigate too, because it's not always like up to me. You know, it's not always like I have to be the one to take care of everyone. And it's okay for me to say no sometimes because I can't do it all, you know? But yeah, definitely I think it's heavily it's a big reason why I am very independent in that type of way.
Mm. For me, I don't really think I have like these like actions that show that I'm a younger sister. And a lot of people do tell me that as well. Like they think that like I'm either an only child or older. And when I say that, yeah, when I say that I'm youngest, they're like, "Oh, I can't tell." And I think that's more because I feel like I'm a little bit more mature than people in, well, I know that I'm mature and more mature than people in my age group. Um
Okay, what
and
about we have a cousin that's the same age as Najaela, like they're born a day apart, but my cousin is the oldest. So what about that relationship?
people literally think that I'm older, and I still think that I'm more mature than Nevaeh.
Nevaeh?
Yes.
Really?
No, but you say that because she is oldest and she does
No,
look.
I think like when it's you and her together, I think Nevaeh, like if you guys say you're making something in the kitchen, for example, and you and Nevaeh are doing it together, Nevaeh will be the one to like clean up. Like she'll just do it naturally. It's not something that you gotta have to ask her to do. You know what I mean? I feel like that's because she's the oldest.
If I'm cooking in the kitchen, I'll clean it up. That's another argument that I'm not going to get into.
No, of course you clean up after yourself, but I'm saying like Nevaeh will like take the initiative to like do it without anyone asking her. If it's you two together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she'll be like, "Oh, like give me your plate. I'll put it in the dishwasher."
Yeah.
Like she does those things naturally.
Yeah.
Not that it's like bad that you don't, but I'm saying like that's the dynamic you and her have where like she will kind of like be the one to do things.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what? Okay, let me restart that. Maybe I'm not more mature, but there's categories and things where me and Nevaeh have our, not going to say flaws, but kind of our younger person act to it. So maybe I would be more mature with going out. I know that I'm more mature with going out.
Yeah.
For sure. And maybe Nevaeh is more mature with doing like, you know, things that you said, like little things like that.
So I think like it's not so much about like being mature, because you could be mature and be the youngest. But like for example, when you said that sometimes people think you're the only child, I think a lot of traits that people assign to being an only child is also what people say the youngest do, which is like not being selfish, but like so for example, if let's say when you guys were little, right? If there's a toy obviously you guys weren't playing with the same toys, but if you guys were closer in age, like you being the youngest, like your mom would just probably say, just give it to her. So it's like, and then like for me, like I don't have to give it to nobody. So it's like, it's a similar trait where it's like, if I want something, I'm probably going to get it. Or like, if you're crying, like you're the youngest, if you're crying, everyone's going to stop and be like, what's wrong? What's wrong? So like that does like shape like who you are as a person. Whereas like, if let's say Deja's crying or something, and she'll probably be like, oh, I have to keep this to myself because like, my brother, I have, you know what I mean?
I have to take care of my sister,
or like,
I take care of my brother.
I've been around like my friends that are the oldest, and it's like, oh, I can't go out, I have to watch my little brother or my little sister, or oh, I have to make my little sister this. Whereas like for me, it's like, it's either I'm making it for myself or my parents are doing it. Do you know what I mean? And you get, I think when you're the youngest, you get babied a lot longer.
For sure.
Because it's like you're always going to be the youngest.
Yeah.
You're always going to be the baby, no matter how old you are. So it's not so much about being mature. Like I think you are mature, just my interactions with you, I can tell you're mature, but it's like you're the youngest.
Yeah.
No, and even just like your expectations of me or Janai, our brother, or like my mom, like I don't think at your age I would like expect these things. Like I would just kind of try and figure it out by myself. You know what I mean? But I feel like you're very comfortable like coming to us if like you need something, whereas I wasn't like that.
And also like if you were to ask I think if you're the oldest, especially because if your parents had you young or like they came to Canada or whatever, like if you want something that costs money and they can't afford it, they just can't afford it. And you would have to understand, like my mom always says, like you were so understanding, like when there's something that you want, you can have. But like for you, if you were to ask your mom for something, she says no, you could just ask Deja, and she would probably do it for you, right?
For sure, yeah.
So those types of things, like it changes who you are as a person, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
So okay, I'll ask you this.
Okay.
On the same topic, is there like girls that do they still like what's the word? Like slut shame girls and stuff? Like if a girl, let's say it was consensual and like a girl did something with a guy, like do they like make fun of her and like bully her and like
call her a hoe?
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I remember you telling me some stuff. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Honestly, her school has some tea. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm listening and I'm like, oh, so what happened with so and so? What's going on with her?
For sure, that still goes on. I think not even just for my generation. I think that still goes on for everybody.
That's sad.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah,
and I feel like it's something that would stick. Obviously, that's not good, but like I think that's something that will just stay there. But yeah, it most definitely still goes on.
You know what? I was something that like I think is different. Like I'll say for me, comparing myself to Najaela, like at her age, I feel like her group of friends is like more mixed with guys. I feel like for me growing up, my close friends were all like girls, right? And I didn't really have any close guy friends. I was even scared of boys, I feel. Like all throughout high school, all throughout elementary
I was mean
school.
to them.
I was like scared, like just like I saw boys as just like someone that you have a crush on. You know, it wasn't like they could be your friend too. But I feel like she has very close like guys that are friends.
That's good.
And it's like really nice to see. It's like just like they provide her with like a different perspective. And I feel like, you know, she's like comfortable with them as she would be with like her friends that are girls. So like that's really nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but then a thing with that, since I'm so close, like to one specific male friend, everybody will think that's my boyfriend.
Yeah, no, for
and
sure.
Like everybody will think that's my boyfriend. Even like outside of my family, people are asking like, "Is that your man? Like, you're dealing with so and so?" No, I'm not dealing with nobody. Please,
that's my. Still say dealing. That's so cute.
You say that.
We said that.
Oh, you guys started that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder what else things they still say.
Yeah. What's the lingo that you guys have?
Teach us some stuff.
We
want to know.
Yeah. What type of stuff do you guys say? Like, come on, off the top of your head.
Like, I don't know. Clock it.
Okay.
Period.
If somebody was like, do you guys still say like you're cheesing me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, what would you call a promiscuous young lady?
Pardon me?
She doesn't know that word.
A young lady, okay, who is sexually liberated.
Another.
You say.
Like a girl who likes to like be free with boys and like mingle with
Have
their
relations.
body with
Des?
them.
Oh, that's Des? That's specific to that?
Like your Des. Like if I were to see you with a man all the time and a different man every time I see you, it's either your Des.
We used to say that too, but
Or-
Not in that context, yeah.
Yeah. Or like even if like it there's a different context for it. Like if you're dealing with different men every day, you're a Des, or even beg.
We used to say beg.
We still say
We
beg.
still say beg. Yeah.
And like Des and beg, I feel like they're very close. Like they're like kind of like the same thing.
Mhm.
And even if like a party was boring, this
That was
party's so
Des.
beg and it was so Des.
The party
like,
was beg? Oh, okay.
party.
Party was beg. Okay.
What
Party
about
was so-
somebody's ugly?
Chopped.
Chop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you say beat?
Beats. That's another one. Yeah.
What about
beat.
murked?
Murked is a big one. Yeah.
Murked is if somebody says you're murked, that's like
yeah, if somebody says you're murked, that's really mean.
okay. What
Yeah.
about if you're hungry?
Marved.
Okay, so it's the same stuff.
Same shit.
Mhm.
No,
You
but
guys
she
didn't
said
change
one
anything.
thing today because I was at the gym and I was watching the latest episode of Love Island.
Mhm.
She called me because she finished the episode before me, bawling in tears.
Yeah.
she's
Oh
like-
my gosh, that was an emotional.
That was
roller
an
coaster.
emotional
too
one.
much.
But she said something. She's like, "Oh, I was on TikTok and it clipped it for me," and I was like, "What?"
oh, clipped.
yeah, I was
clipped. Like
what does
I
that
seen
mean?
like
What does
okay.
that clipped mean? What does
clipped. I might have used that one in the wrong context. Actually, I seen a clip of the Love Island
Mhm.
finale. Like it
Yeah.
it spoiled it.
But
But
you're like,
clipped,
they clipped it.
clipped is actually a word. So let's say if you're if you're at a party
Okay.
and somebody's taking a video, you don't know the person,
Yeah.
but then you're in the back of the video.
Oh, like you got clipped into the
and
video.
you got clipped, but you're like
not looking nice.
you're not looking nice.
Oh,
Like you're
okay.
clipped.
Okay,
Yeah, it's not
that's
nice.
very specific.
Yeah.
But I guess
Or-
it happened.
Yeah, or like if you're caught like on a date, like you're clipped and da da da. But it has to be a video or picture taken of you.
Is gherkin a word?
Pardon me? I don't
Okay.
know that one.
One of my friend's maybe I'm saying it wrong, but my friend's little brother said something about like gherkin. I feel like an old lady right now. Let me just take
Maybe
that one
they're
back.
Gen Alpha. They have some weird words.
Huh?
No.
Gen
I
Alpha?
think he's like Gen Alpha's younger, right?
Younger. Yeah.
Oh, my friend is a teacher, and she said there's a word that I can't remember right now, but there's a word that they say that like if they say it like during that period, like you can get robbed or something.
Oh my god.
Like they take all your stuff.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Phantom tax.
Phantom tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
They have some weird words. Phantom tax. Phantom tax is basically this. Okay, so Phantom is a male that is a part of a YouTube little boy group, and he's known for taking the food from them, like always just like eating their food. So Phantom tax is something that he came up with. So tax is literally taking away. So I just taxed you. So you don't have to say phantom, but you could say, "Oh, I taxed you." So I take
took
away your
something
water.
from you.
Yeah, literally. That's what it is. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Okay.
It's so
I
dumb.
taxed you.
Yeah. Phantom tax. Yeah.
Nice.
That's not me.
All right.
I don't say that.
Okay, Deja.
Yeah.
Any other things you want to ask or say?
No, I'm just so proud of my little sister. I feel like she's growing into a version 2.0 of me.
Yeah.
And she's like the better version of me. So
Like
you
that
know,
one.
whatever. Yeah, I'm really proud of you. You're growing up to be a beautiful young girl. I know the boys are fiending
Of course
over
they are.
you.
Period.
Period. Period. But she's very like, You know, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that energy
Very
for her.
demure.
You
Yeah,
know,
very
very
demure.
like I could have a boyfriend, but I don't want to right now. Or you're not
Exactly.
enough for
I like
me.
that one.
You're not
Yeah.
enough for me. I like
Thank you.
that. And she like really
I love that for
prioritizes
you.
her friendships a lot. Like her sisterhood, the girls that she has around her are very solid girls.
Mhm.
That's good.
I really like them.
Mhm.
And she's just very wise beyond her years for sure. I think it's a lot to do with me being her older sister. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think I think she's growing up to be a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I agree.
Anything you want to say to your sister, Najaela?
Oh.
No. You can't return the favor.
I'm so happy to call you my sister
Aw.
because I am learning as I am growing because you're growing and also learning. So I could take off of what you're saying and doing and moving the way how you move. And also just what else? I think sorry, I'm just really trying to think here. I think I think the way how I am with voice that you were saying is because you have taught me how to like not choose the right boy. Maybe it is the word I'm looking for is choose or find or have the right boy because not everybody is going to be meant for you and you cannot force something if it's not meant to be. If it's not meant to be the first time, then I'm not going to try and make it work the second time because you do not deserve a second chance. And there's plenty of fish in the sea.
Period.
That's what you have taught me.
That's what I've taught you.
And no, you have.
Okay.
Honestly,
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, and yeah, having an older sister is really just like somebody looking into the future for you and just helping you guide you on
Oh,
your
that's
path,
nice.
on your way to adulthood, which I'm scared for. But yeah,
You'll be just fine.
yes,
Yeah.
that's it. Love ya.
Okay.
Love ya.
No,
I thought we would do this.
this.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, this has been your girl Ohimati,
And Deja.
And Najaela.
and this is
Dark and Lovely Pod.
bye, guys.
Bye.